That's not what I was saying.
It's what it sounds like.
Things aren't always as they sound.
I don't think that's how that goes.
Today it is. Besides, you get my point.
So what are you saying?
I'm quitting. I thought that was a pretty basic concept.
But why?
'Tis the season? I don't know, I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Yeah, but come on.
Seriously, why do you care so much?
What do you mean? This affects me too, you know? I'm your partner, the Thelma to your Louise.
I know that, but as my partner, you should help support me on my path to self-improvement. This is totally not Thelma behavior.
Actually, if you remember correctly, Thelma went along with Louise's plan for fleeing with reluctance. So if anything, I'm more Thelma than ever in my resistance. Besides, is that what this is? A path of self-improvement?
Well, I would at least say it's a step in the right direction.
The only way for that to be true is if you think there's something wrong with what you're doing.
Well, call it what you want, but I do think that there are better ways.
Blah, blah, better ways. What the fuck ever.
Look, it's not like it's a reflection on you or
It
us
sort
or...
of is.
No, that's not what I mean.
Look, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just drop it.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I don't want to fucking talk about it.
What the fuck are you talking about? You brought it up.
Exactly. Which means I get to decide when the subject gets dropped. Now drop it.
No, I want to talk about this.
Well, I don't. Called it first. Now change the subject.
What the fuck? Called it first? You can't call it first. This is a fucking conversation.
Well, this conversation's gonna be pretty one-sided unless you change the subject.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair. You want to talk about fair?
Well, maybe not.
You made this decision without even talking to me. How is that fair?
I thought you didn't want to talk about it.
I don't. We're not. Shut up.
Look, I'm not judging you. I just...
See, I knew you were gonna take it there.
I'm just saying.
You're just saying shit I don't want to hear.
Well, maybe you need to hear it.
Well, maybe you need to bite my ass.
Look, Sugar...
No, Garth, you look. It's inconsequential, so for once in your life, just drop it. Garçon, coffee.
Garçon means boy. You need anything else?
I think we're good, thanks. What do you mean, inconsequential?
Inconsequential. Of little significance. Unimportant.
I know what inconsequential means, Sugar. I was asking why you're saying this is of little significance. Unimportant.
It's a fact. 97% of Americans, of your average Americans, don't keep their resolutions. That's you.
You so pulled that out of your ass.
Did not. I read it.
Where?
On the toilet? What does that matter?
In what publication?
Oh, I don't know. I read it online somewhere.
Ooh, online somewhere. That sounds like a reputable source.
Don't diss the facts just because you don't like what they say.
Who cares about some crap statistic you made up?
Did not. I read it online.
Okay, that someone made up and printed online. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be a part of that 97%.
You really think you're that original?
Not saying that, but yeah, kind of.
Sure you are, Garth. You're a rare specimen.
Why doesn't it feel like you meant that in the complimentary fashion that it was dressed in?
Because you're perceptive?
I also have willpower, and a really good reason behind my decision.
You think that other resolutions don't have good intentions at their core? You aren't that original.
What are you talking about? I'm a unique snowflake.
You got the flake part right. Hence the expected lack of follow-through on the resolution.
Snowflake.
Snowflakes aren't as unique as once thought, Garth. Read that online, too.
Some are.
Face it, nothing is original. Everything is a copy of something else. Even you, me, this place, our situation.
Yeah, I know. Life's a Tarantino flick. I've heard this rant before.
It's true. Besides, it's not like you're without a track record here.
I think I'm gonna start biking. Give the environment a break, you know?
Really?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be good. Hey, do you want a bike? Excuse me. Hey, dude, I was talking to you. Rude. Excuse me, do you want a bike?
What?
Do you want a bike?
What's the catch?
Any direction you go from here is uphill, that's pretty much it.
Shit's stolen, isn't it?
What? No, it's not stolen.
Nah. I didn't need no bad karma chasing me around for taking a stolen bike.
It's not stolen, Antonio. There's no bad karma attached to it. Just take the fucking bike and tell Bruno all is right with the world. That was one resolution.
Oh, I have other examples. Shall we go into them, or just let this one stand as a model of the pattern of behavior we know it is?
Fair enough. But haven't you ever wanted something better for yourself?
That would imply that I have an issue with where I am currently.
And you don't? You're fine.
And dandy, Daddy.
So the rage that just comes from a happy place?
The rage comes from the machine, my friend. You know this.
Clever.
I do bring the wit.
Yeah, you're a regular Billy Shakespeare. But seriously, you're good with things?
Hell no. Things are shit. Hardly bear the state of things these days. But me, I'm good.
You're good.
As can be expected in this shitstorm existence.
And you don't see a correlation in the two?
No, not the way that you do, apparently. Things aren't shit because of what we do. We do what we do because things are shit.
Maybe we need to make the first step towards making things change.
Fuck that power, positive thinking bullshit. That be the change you want to see in the world, you gotta stand for something crap.
That's not entirely what I
decided
said.
a long time ago I was tired of getting stepped on, so I started stepping.
Doesn't mean we can't change the direction of those steps.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Don't know. I got all turned around. Look, I'm just ready to be done.
It's not something you can just be done with. It's who we are.
It's who we've been, but that doesn't mean it's who we always have to be.
Well, I like it. I'm never gonna quit.
You can really make an absolute statement like that.
Hells yes I can.
See, I'm just not comfortable with that.
You're making an absolute statement, just a different one than I am.
Yeah, but isn't it a little bit sad to look forward and not see a time when you don't need this in your life?
I think it comes down to a fundamental difference between us, Garth.
What do you mean?
Why do you do it now?
I don't know. I've been doing it for so long, it's hard to remember what first got the ball rolling.
No, fuck first. No one asked you why you started. Why do you do it now?
I don't know.
See? That's the difference.
What? You know why you do it?
Yeah?
Why?
Because I'm self-aware.
No. Why do you do it?
Because every day that I live in this world, I'm victimized by it in some small way. This is my way of resetting those imbalanced scales, even if just a little bit.
Damn. Okay. That was a good reason. I think I had a bit of that in the beginning, which is a hell of a lot better than now.
I thought you didn't know why you did it.
I think I figured it out during your speech.
It wasn't a speech.
Monologue?
Bite me. So you weren't listening then?
No, I was listening. What you said just made me realize why I do it.
So, what's your reason?
Why are we stopped? Didn't want you to miss all the beautiful views in this park.
Why didn't you wake me up?
Well, you were sleeping so peacefully, I didn't want to disturb you. I do it because of you.
How original.
Unique snowflake.
So, are you ready to do this one more time before the resolution kicks in?
Who am I kidding? I'm as average as they come. I'm not going to stick to this resolution.
Well then, What better way to celebrate?
You really are addicted to this, aren't you?
What can I say? I'm just your average American girl.
Sure you are, sugar. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have your attention, please?
We just want your money, not your lives, but give us a fucking reason and we'll fucking take both.
Why? Why? Shut up! I would love.
Feeling better?
I wish. It's weird. Thought meeting here would make me a little more comfortable than meeting in your office. Make the opening up seem a little less invasive, you know? What with it being a bar and all. Guess not. Never done this before.
You gonna go smoke again?
I was thinking about it.
That's yet another distraction. Been here for half an hour and have started talking about why. Awkward small talk about whether alcohol is acceptable. Outside cigarette. Or the bathroom.
I wasn't
So
avoidantly.
you needed to use the bathroom. Was it that you needed to get away in an attempt to collect yourself?
Touche. I guess I just don't know where to start or how.
What is it you want to talk about?
How much of a fragile pussy he is, always blaming others.
I'm not.
Did you say something?
It's not really my call, is it? The department set up this little therapy session.
You still get to decide what we talk about.
You know why they sent me?
Yes. Does that matter to you?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't have to go through it, so it kind of matters.
Do you want to talk about it?
I know they want me to.
I want you to try to let go of what you think is thing. About I don't want to talk about the
It happened, all right? I did my job. It's done. Not sure what's left to talk about.
I know. It is natural to have feelings about some things that you talk
You're gonna fix it all, Doc? Rescue me with some grand authoritative declaration, diagnose, and help get back together. Make the nightmares go away. Is that how the therapy practice works?
Is that what you want me to do? Make the nightmares go away?
Why? Why? Why do I have to die? Why do I have to die?
Think you can? Make them stop?
That depends.
That's reassuring. And make no mistake, that was sarcasm. Probably not helpful to our situation. What can I say? It's a defense mechanism. Already feeling exposed and we've barely scratched the surface. Maybe it is helpful after all. Probably pretty telling. I guess defense mechanisms always are. They do show a bit of our hand, don't they? May not reveal the whole reason we're defensive, but at least reveals we're bothered. Though I guess it'd be more telling if I wasn't bothered, huh, Doc? That would be the worst thing, wouldn't it? That would mean I was broken, right?
Are you asking because you're concerned that you're broken?
If I was that self-aware, would I even need you? Wouldn't I be able to fix myself?
So you do think that you're broken?
Is that all this is? I slightly peel back the curtain. You take a look behind it. Start asking questions of me that you already know the answers to.
No chastisement, Doc. I know what. Truth is, both I do not have desire. Both I fight. Not because of politics, because of all of average. What? No grip. But neither of us want to have right. What I can't figure out is where your blood comes from. In fact, you don't want to know. You don't want to. I know what I game turn every case on.
Want that?
But yet, like that, I broke it because I broke it. But I want to do more. I want to make it normal, right? Latter. Not only make it comfortable in the eyes of the heart, but further down.
Feels we're already gone. Very out with that.
Realistic reality. Guess I should watch make mistakes like that. Can't paint a picture of a man up there.
Black still stuff at all. Perfect.
That depends on your perspective, doesn't it, Doc? Your mission is to get to the bottom of the shooting, how I feel about it. So from that perspective, yeah, filters are bad. But if it were my mission to get back on the job as soon as possible and into my comfort zone, couldn't you see that from that perspective, filters are good? I'm not saying I'm coming from that position. I'm just demonstrating that perspective can change the whole damn thing.
Stop saying why the truth.
Alright.
Doc, why do you why?
That you want to pick out and focus on? Not for nothing. There's a lot in your file about your child. Bob.
Daryl, I need you to tell me you understand, son.
Makes sense, I guess. After all, isn't that one of the people that kids are shaped by? Where they get the understanding of what it is to be a man?
Is there something in that history that's relevant here?
Isn't that for you to determine? Sure, I can connect a thread or two, but ultimately it's your job.
There's something else here. Like I said, this is no good anymore.
was 6. My father took me to the park. Nothing unusual about the day. Seemed pretty average at first. I remember everything about that afternoon now. Even the insignificant details somehow burned. I remember the layout of the board, the way the game played out, everything. Even though it seemed like my mind was wandering, it was all there.
Still going on about the damned election? Drop it already.
Sorry, that's hard to mock something.
What about? He won his second term fair and square.
Lost the pop by millions. Ended up like a damn holiday. Sorry.
Oh, hell, boy. I forgot you were there. Noise every once in a while, son. You ain't dumb, Daryl. Don't act like that. You like Reagan, don't you?
I remember the feel of it. I remember that park like I lived every instant. The feel of the leaves that rustled towards the water. The park had this creek in it. I absolutely loved that creek. Before. Anytime we were there and not in any kind of rush, I'd beg to go down to the water, take my shoes off, splash about a bit. I just wanted to play.
Garçon, coffee. We're just being a child. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, well, sometimes just being a child has costs.
Costs to you?
To me, to others. Seems there was plenty to share around that day. If I hadn't begged and pleaded with my dad in a truly annoying way only kids can, none of it would have ever happened. He didn't want it, and I had just left him alone. But no, it was after a minute before him after. It was all my fault.
At least you're finally taking responsibility for something.
I'm not sure about what happened, but I'm about 99.9% certain you're not to blame for it.
I am the entire reason we were there. Sure, wrong time, wrong place, but there by my insistence.
I can't believe you're still crying about this. Such a baby.
What happened at the creek, Daryl?
Yeah. Tell her, baby, Daryl.
Anything else?
I rushed down to the water, excited, leaving my father far behind. I was so happy. I was on the ground taking off by the edge of the water before I even. The water was so clear. It straight through the bottom of the rock and moss. I heard the sound of the homeless man sleeping on the shore. Apparently, no matter
Of course you weren't scared. And he was smiling. He was a pervert. And you? An idiot.
That's what?
like I said, he was smiling, holding out a flat stone, perfect gift, as if he had just been waiting for someone to share it. Simple pleasure. It barely registered to me. He was in such a rage, cussing, screaming like I've never heard.
Can't believe we're trying to protect you.
Just as a look of confusion washed out over both my face. My father tackled me.
his hands constantly being thrown up in the fence, my father ruthlessly back again and again.
Each time my father would knock the man's hand away, I would catch glimpses of the homeless man, ruined, broken face, being horribly disfigured by the mission attack.
Damn straight. Messed up that homeless piece of trash that I made.
Hateful words staying flowing freely from my father's lips. So much judgment, so much.
What happened?
Man's work. That's what happened. Like she can't hear beyond her own liberal thinking. We need time here, son.
He beat the man until he was unconscious. Even homeless got it. He didn't use it. He realized it. Bloodied and broken, my father.
The water rushed over, mixing with more blood and already been spilled in.
Can't believe you're crying over some worthless throwaway thing. It's what makes you.
Drowning in cold Colorado water. My father walked up the side, still nothing else man up the front. Howard, think great, turn on the deck.
No, calmly, as if the last several minutes had all been some horrible hallucination dream only I had. And he reached over, laying his hand on the side, saying,
I remember wanting to cringe as it touched me. But I feared what kind of reaction that would bring. And then he said to me that this never happened.
You understand me? If anyone ever asked you anything about this park, you weren't even here. Got it? Daryl, I need you to tell me you understand me, son.
The whole way home, he kept telling me how bad the homeless man must have been to have ended up like that. How the homeless were a plague on the town, on society as a whole. I was only 6 years old. I didn't understand half of what he was saying. Looking back, it's easy to see he wasn't even talking to me. Not really. I was just the person closest to him. Over and over again, I kept saying how dangerous I am.
but all I kept seeing was the way he smiled, held it. There's no power behind it. That
You ever tell anyone? Ever ask talk to someone about it?
Not now. Not sure who influenced it more, me or him. But I actually got myself believing that it was all right. And when the cut on the hand deal came in, it wasn't until about 2 years later that I spoke out. I don't know if it's because I reminded him of it, but I man. Doesn't matter now.
Brought it up. You asked me to get relevant, but we know exactly why it's relevant.
True. I guess I did. No, I carried the gun on the job.
Why? What prompted you to do that?
And my mom, he carried on the job, so I did. Probably a blessing stolen from my mom.
Why have you waited until now to talk? So we're back to defense mechanism. After all that progress.
Sorry. I'm not even sure why I'm talking about it now. Why I'm still crying about it all these years later.
There's sometimes moments in our lives About that man.
I dream about them all.
Oh.
Like I said, baggage.
In this job, you think you can make things better, keep people safe. But you learn early on, you're just helping to prop up a system that allows so many to fall through the cracks. Especially those a society dismisses so readily. Sex workers, the homeless, immigrants, people of color. Naturally, the homeless are an easy target, seen as some of our most disposable citizens. No voice, no one who cares about them, so they get more than their share. And the system gets away with it, just like my father did.
Why did you really pull that trigger off her lamp? Why did you pull the trigger, Daryl?
I know what you're planning on doing. Please. I'm begging you. Don't.
Shut up!
Did you think the man was a threat?
No matter what happens. I love you.
Shut up!
Or was it to perhaps free him from suffering such a fate?
Please, man. You don't have to do this. Okay? I don't want to.
I can't answer that.
Because of what the answer would mean? Because you really don't know.
Have your attention, please. You just want your money out of us. Give us a fucking reason and we'll take home.
Here's your check. Need anything else?
Good, thanks.
You can go ahead and keep the change.
50 cents. Could finally get that gumball I've been eyeing.
Look, Nira, we've already paid the tab. Let's just go.
And why the fuck would I do that, Nate?
Because there's more to life than this?
Not anymore. Not for a while. And what the fuck, Nate? Why are you trying to talk me out of this?
Because I haven't given up on you yet.
Well, get the giving, dipshit, and get off my ass. I don't need to hear this.
Maybe you do. Maybe Nick would want you to hear this.
You still have that?
Of course. Fuck you,
Nira,
Nate.
wait.
No, you wait. First, fuck you for giving me all of this shit here. Second, fuck you for not having my back like a solid fucking friend would. But mostly, and third, fuck you for bringing up Nick. As if that's just supposed to automatically make me realize that this is wrong and to just go home. I know it's not right, Nate. But sometimes one wrong deserves another.
Two wrongs don't make a right, Nira.
It's not about making it right. It's about making it done.
Please, Nira, I am begging you to reconsider.
You have been by my side throughout all of this. Holding me up when I needed you to. Keeping me going.
I know that,
And I've been by your side through some sketchy, not anywhere close to legal shit. But this? And then it was the only thing keeping you here. You were checked the fuck out. I mean, I had to be by your side to keep you here. What the hell else was I supposed to do?
Air your fucking concerns at the beginning and then check that shit and get on board. Not pretend to have my back and then turn on me when it counts the most.
I am on your side, Nira. I always have been. But if you're gonna go through with this, then I can't be anymore. I can't just stand to the side while you con your entire existence and throw it all away.
What do I have, Nate? Exactly what do I have that I would be throwing away? Huh?
Nira, don't.
No, Nate. Tell me. What do I have? Parents? Nope. Not for a long fucking time. A job? Nope. Not for a long fucking time. A home? Are you seeing a pattern here? Brother? Not anymore. I might as well be gone. Dropped in this wasteland of a life and was powerless as I watched those that I love be taken from me? All I have left is this hate.
You have me.
Eat me.
I'm being serious.
So am I. Eat me. If I want to whales my way through this shit, who are you to try and stop me?
Whales? Nicely referenced.
Well, you're not the only one with an appreciation for film, cinema boy. In fact, I've developed a new appreciation for revenge cinema.
I've noticed. It's been a very Sumner-esque transformation to witness. Very unnerving.
Life directed by Peckinpah. Gonna get all wild bunch in this piece.
This doesn't have to end bloody, Nira. Hasn't enough already been spilled?
How can you ask me that knowing what I've lost? What little I have left.
I don't have much left either, Nira. But what I do have is a bond that I share with you.
Okay. You know what, Nate? I take it all back. Don't eat me. Suck shit and die.
Nira, that is totally uncalled for. I am just trying
to compare your tragic life to mine? To rescue me from the fire with your compassion or your passion? To tell me that your experience in the foster system for 1 year was anything like mine and Nick's 10-year stint in the fucking system? Or to show me that you could somehow find in your pain-filled past a way to relate to the despair, the grief I feel having lost Nick?
I dug myself a heavy grave. I crawled inside that quiet, fill the space. Locked myself away, but I couldn't.
You should try to eat something.
I couldn't stay.
Look, it's been weeks. We need to talk about what happened with Nick. If not with me, then with somebody. This isn't gonna ease your pain, Nira.
Thank you, Nate. I am so glad that you shared that insightful fucking tidbit with me. I know that, you patronizing piece of shit. I told you. It's not about that. It's about it being done. He deserves that.
But why is it your job to finish it? Why do you have to be the hand of karma or dharma or what the fuck ever? Fate has a way of working these things out.
Fuck fate. Karma, dharma, and anyone or anything else that tries to get in my way. This is mine. No one else's.
See, just by the way you're talking about this, I can tell you've had to disconnect some part of yourself just so you can get through with
What the fuck, Nate? I know you flunked out of Psych 101, so why are you even trying to shrink me here?
I'm not trying to shrink you. trying to reach you. And dude, shrink isn't the preferred nomenclature. It's a bit diminutive.
That's just what a fucking shrink would say. And don't bother. This part that you talk about, the part that's disconnected, the one that you could have reached, that died with Nick.
Nira? Don't say that, Nira.
He was my fucking twin, Nate! My fucking twin! You can't even comprehend what that's like.
No, I can't, but...
But nothing. Part of me is gone. It's not coming back. Ever. Sure. I'm up walking around, talking, planning. But I'm not alive, Nate. I died with Nick.
You have to stop saying that.
Have you ever heard this theory that twins share a soul?
What?
There are people out there who believe that each twin in a pair has half of a soul or some shit like that. They believe that life begins as soon as the egg is fertilized, which is when the soul would be imparted by whatever god they believe to be the one.
Garçon, coffee.
And when the egg then splits and becomes twins, the soul that God put in that little egg splits right on with it. So the twins share a soul, each containing an incomplete half. That would mean that Nick was the other half of my soul. Now that he's gone, so's that other half. When he was alive, we were somewhat incomplete. But we had each other, completed each other. Now that's gone forever. How am I supposed to live with only half a soul?
What? There are people out there who think that the Earth is like 5,000 years old and that dinosaurs were ridden like elephants by people and shit. But, I mean, I don't tend to base my life around what any of those people say.
Might be a bit of crossover between the group that you're talking about and the one that I'm talking about. But regardless, that's how it feels.
Right now it does. But who's to say that time won't make things better? Won't repair any of that broken feeling?
Life, from my experience, has given me very little to hope for. More time has only led to more pain. That ends today. That ends here.
Damn it, Nira, stop it. There has to be something I can say to reach you.
Why?
There just does.
Why?
Because I refuse to believe that you are this broken, this far gone.
Get in here. Police, freeze! I know what you're planning on doing. I'm begging you. Please. Don't. Just go. Please. You both know how this ends. I love you. Okay. Please.
Nira? Is that you? Are you okay? Well, I hadn't seen either of them in years. It was surreal to run into her, especially after what had just happened. No, she hasn't said much of anything yet. How am I supposed to figure out what it is she needs if she won't talk to me? Back on the couch, huh? I thought the verdict might have set you back. I'm so sorry. Can't believe they let him off.
Then you haven't been paying attention. It's just what the system does. I'm gonna do it, Nate. What I was talking about last night. I'm gonna go after him. And I don't want you involved in any of this shit, so I'm gonna leave tonight.
You've got nowhere else to go, Nira. If this is what you need, I'm here for you. I'll help.
Shit, Nate. You've been riding shotgun at this entire head-on run at self-destruction. How are you just now realizing where we're at?
I believe that everyone can be pulled back from the brink, Nira. Especially by someone that cares about them.
Yeah? And some people believe that the planet is like 5,000 years old and that dinosaurs were ridden like elephants by people and shit.
Touche. There really is nothing I can say, is there?
No. Nick's dead. My life is over. And he took it from me. So then why should he get to live?
I don't have a good answer for that, Nira. Or at least not one that you'd want to hear.
So do me a favor, Nate. Why don't you just get up, walk out that door, go home, and just forget about me?
I can't. I can't do that, Nira. Not knowing what you're gonna do. Not loving you the way that I do.
Fuck you, Nate. Don't try pulling that shit. You know that I'm gay. Have known for a while. Just like I know that you don't love me.
Well, I thought it was worth a shot. I am very fond of you, non-romantically speaking. If that counts for anything. I mean, I care about you. You're my friend. My dearest and closest friend.
And you're mine. So let's just remember each other just like this. In harmony with each other, not at odds, arguing. So just go.
How am I supposed to leave you here knowing what you're planning on doing? How can I just walk away knowing someone's going to die? That people could die?
People die every day, Nate. Are they all up to you to save?
No, but that doesn't mean I should just turn my back on those I can.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Nate. But why do I get the feeling that if I don't change courses, that you will somehow intervene?
Because you know me.
And you know me, Nate. Who I was. More importantly, who I am. And if you try to get in my way, I will put a bullet in you too. And I won't think twice about it.
What? Nira, I have to warn him. That man.
That man! That man abused his position of power, Nathaniel. That man shot my brother in cold blood without cause or provocation. We were just squatting. That's all. We weren't a threat to anybody, and you heard that bullshit story that the press put out there. They blamed Nick. They said it was his fault. All we were doing was trying to survive. I just got there when he kicked in the door. I had just run to the store, or I would have been there. And I heard Nick begging for his life.
Please, man. You don't have to do this. Please, I don't want to.
Then that man pulled the trigger. Another killer hiding behind his badge.
So what? No luck finding her another home, huh?
Not yet. Is Nira okay? Is there a problem?
Without her brother, she keeps moping and sulking. It's getting old.
Yes, well then you can imagine how she must feel about the situation.
Yeah? Well, I don't really care. Look, I didn't get into this because I need more sadness or drama in my life, okay?
Of course. Anyway, I came by today because a letter was found. It was written by Nira's mother. Her brother also wanted her to have the stones and was unwilling.
You still pouting? Jesus, Nora. They said they're looking into it. What more do you want from us? All right, they can't do anything in the immediate. They said they'll get you and your brother into a home soon, so there. Happy? Yeah, well, whatever. In the meantime, they gave me these to give to you. The letter apparently was something your mother left for you. They said that stone's from your brother. Now, I better not find that shit in my rug caulking up my vacuum, you hear?
My dearest Nira, I can't imagine how hard things are about to get for you and your brother. I love you both so much. Always remember that and be in that love. Never let yourselves be torn apart by circumstance. You be there for each other. Nira, I've always looked at you as my eldest, even though that margin is very narrow, but I need you to promise that you will look after your brother, Nira, no matter what.
No. He has to die. And it has to be by my hand.
I don't believe you'd shoot me, Nira.
If you aren't walking straight out that door, Nate, I swear to everything good and pure that I will drop you before you can even get a word out.
So much for the fond remembrances of Harmony and all that Hallmark shit, huh?
So much.
Fine. I'll leave, and you win.
You're enrolled.
Really?
It's done?
You know this is expensive, right?
Whatever it takes, no matter what, we'll get through it together. Trust me. I know better. I am older and wiser.
You're 45 seconds older than me, Nira. Not sure that buys you much into a wisdom department.
Oh yeah, Nick. I've seen some shit. Learned a lot about the world in those 45 seconds.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't hate. That makes you look so petty.
There's no need to hate. I'll get the last laugh when I outlive your old ass.
Oh, you're so petty. So petty. Okay, slow down, Tarantino. You can't kill everybody.
Well, I can't let everybody else live. Hell, I'm the writer and director. I can do whatever the fuck I want, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
What? I'm sorry.
Ready for the slaughterland?
Have your attention, please.
What the?
Want your money, not your bonds. So give us a fucking reason and we'll take votes.
You ever have one of those days that you were just convinced that the fates are out to get you? Where almost everything that could possibly go wrong does in truly spectacular fashion, mixing equal parts chaos and doom into your life? Me too. Take today, for instance.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can have your attention, please.
We just want your money, not your lives, but give us a fucking reason and we'll take both.
Perhaps I should back up a bit. The day started off as bad as could be expected.
Hey. So. Can you bruise your dick?
Not that. Though that's about par for the Kyle course. What the fuck? You're eating my cereal? I just fixed that. What gives, Kyle?
Thought it was a misorder.
I brought that shit from home. We don't even serve cereal here.
What? I barely even chewed any of it.
Gross.
Excuse me, but we asked for refills like 15 minutes ago.
You think you got it bad? I wish that a lack of refills was the worst thing I had going for me. I got this rash, alright? Starts here on the inner thigh, right underneath the sack.
Kyle, you're needed in the kitchen. Go there now. Sorry about that. We'll have those refills right out.
Thank you. Can you believe that guy?
Yeah, I got a rash, man.
Can you bruise your dick?
See what I mean? Par. But anyway, the bad's coming. Why would you want to, Kyle?
No.
Just wait for it.
No. I think I might have just bruised the tip. Is that possible?
Please, just go.
It's over. Moved out, took Xbox and Rose.
There it is. What the fuck? She took my dog. What kind of person takes your dog?
Same kind that breaks up with you to text, I'm guessing.
Alabama, baby, please. Don't hang up. Damn it, that never works. Voicemail. Of course. Alabama, baby, please. Don't do this. We can talk about it, please. I know that you've been unhappy with things, and that I know that the stress of facing a possible eviction is probably weighing heavily on your decision to end this. But I'm begging you, please reconsider. Alabama, we've had 3 really great years together, and to throw it all away because of a rough patch, it's ridiculous. So, Bama, baby, please don't leave like this. Not like this. I mean, you can't just fucking take Rose. She was living with me before we got together. You have no right, you ass. Okay, look, Bama, I'm sorry I yelled, but please know if you do this, I will hunt you down and. Bama, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. It's just so. I wasn't finished recording, you automated piece of shit, with your limited message sizes. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Here's your check. Need anything else?
Good, thanks.
You can go ahead and keep the change.
50 cents. I can get that gumball I've been eyeing. Baby, I'm glad you called me back. Mr. Collins. Hi, sorry, I thought you were someone else. So, did you get my letter about the possible rent? Yes, sir, I understand. You've been very kind, and it's not that I'm not a appreciate it. Yes, sir. Again, I understand. No, it was never my intent to take advantage of your kindness, Mr. Collins. Sir, that thought never crossed my mind. Right? No, I get it. Yes, 2 days to get everything I own out is horribly nice considering. It's actually less of a task than it was earlier. Yeah, no, sir, not an appropriate time for jokes. Sometimes it's just to keep from crying. How right you are, sir. It is not your problem, but how very gracious of you. All right, 2 days to get everything out. You got it. Yes, sir, 2 days. I won't forget.
Garçon, coffee.
Garçon means boy. Need anything else over here?
No, I think we're good, thanks.
What? Bama, don't do this. Dan's sister, her kids are fucking psychos. You can't do that to Rose. Look, if you don't care about her, just have some decency and bring her back to my place. Well, mine for the next 2 days, anyway. But look, anyways, if you cared anything for me, just do this one thing. And I promise I won't call or bother you again. Need anything else?
No, thank you. We're good.
Alabama, please tell me you're bringing back Sorry, ma'am, I thought you were someone... No. I wasn't scheduled to start until next week. Remember, I still have another week here. But no, it's just a misunderstanding, Miss Butler. I'm a reliable employee. Just give me a chance to prove that. Please, I really need this job. They've already replaced me here. No, I don't understand. I was told the 20th. Please, Miss Butler.
pan is dead. The great pan is dead. 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 Dead.
Fucking pan dance.
I'm glad you're okay. Sorry about the panning. Fucking Kyle.
At that point, I was thinking that the day simply couldn't get any worse. Which brings us back to...
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can have your attention, please. We just want your money, not your lives. So give us a fucking reason and we'll take both. Ah!
Sugar! Plus, we have the highway right there, so we can quickly bail and just be in the wind.
I think I'm gonna start biking. Give the environment a break, you know?
Really?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be good.
I was more talking about your inability to stay focused. We're talking about our new plan here.
I know, that's what made me think about my new plan, biking.
No, you got distracted by that biker that rode by like a cat and forgot what the fuck we were talking about.
I did not.
Then what did I say?
You were talking about how you agreed that this liquor store crap was for the birds and that robbing from the bars would be better. Still taking from insured businesses, but not so much the people. And to that end, that we would wait out as many customers as we can in this place. See, I'm still on track.
Okay, if you say so. It also cuts down on the chances of catching our very own Jules and Vincent if you think about it. You never know who's in those places. With a liquor store, you can at least bank on the potentiality that the person behind the counter is not a badass motherfucker. You ain't getting those same odds betting on the bar crowd.
Sugar?
Drop it!
Sugar? Talk to me, baby. You killed her!
Yeah, and she killed him. He was mine. That kill belonged to me.
What the fuck are you even talking about? Your kill? Who the fuck even talks like that?
It doesn't matter. Just put the fucking gun down before I put you down too.
Fucking gun down!
She took all that I was living for!
And you took everything I had!
Why is every fucking customer in your fucking arm today?
Shut the fuck up! I'm not gonna tell you again. Drop it!
You were here to rob the place and shoot it up. You don't get to call any shots.
And what, you get the high ground? You were apparently stalking that guy and gonna take him out.
Fuck you, dirtbag. My motives were pure.
Thinks every psycho on the planet.
I'm no psycho.
Sure you aren't, Norman. You're the fucking poster child of mental health.
Oh, you're one to talk, Mrs. Bates? I had a legit reason to kill that piece of shit. You two were just gonna randomly kill people.
That's not a part of the plan. It's just something we have to be prepared for if the situation calls for it.
Oh, just wait for your moment.
Sounds balanced and stable. Take it from someone who knows. You can't be completely right and be able to pull that trigger.
Can we get the fuck on with this, please? That lady who ran out will probably be contacting the police by now.
Choose it carefully.
Hey, bartender.
Yeah?
Is there a back way out of here?
Yeah?
Doesn't matter, you won't ever see it.
Are you talking to me or to her?
Shut the fuck up!
Her, check.
There's no way I'm letting you leave breathing when Sugar ain't.
Aw, that's sort of sweet. And you can shit-can the intimidation tactics. It's not gonna work. My plan was ruined because of you both. She pulled the trigger, but in my eyes, you helped.
You still trying to psych yourself up? That first shot was just a reflex. But I'm guessing the more you're thinking on it, the harder it is to pull that trigger a second time.
Not you, cowgirl. Wasn't waiting for anything but a window.
Fuck! What the hell are you doing?
Look, I'm Redneck Madonna.
You are utterly disturbed. Not to mention disturbing.
Like a virgin,
Shut up, Kyle.
touched for the very first time.
Seriously, stop.
Like a
Didn't mean to interrupt whatever the hell that was.
Sorry about that. How can we help you?
It was Redneck Madonna.
Fucking Kyle!
Yep. It was one of those days.
I dug myself a heavy grave. I crawled inside that quiet, fill the space. I locked myself away, but I couldn't stay. I couldn't stay. I could have blamed him for it all. I could have blamed him, but I let it go. I let it go. Kept it for